Barbershop conversation, guys. Thanks, Link. Feel free hit the subscribe button. August 26th, if you want to come out and donate, hit my DM on Instagram, Silent Heroes, or you can go to PayPal, FHAW17 at Gmail. I bought 50 backpacks yesterday. I paid the barber yesterday. I bought 50 backpacks. So we're moving forward with it. I would love for you guys to be involved. I want to make this like a community event. You know what I mean? I'm so used to doing things, you know what I mean? I had to take a step back and say, okay, I'm gonna ask for help. You know what I mean? You've been doing stuff your whole damn life. But I want to talk about something that's not fuck, let's talk about something different now. I was listening to Radio Raheem's video with Tyson Fury, and he basically called Anthony Joshua a chicken. I want to say another thing too. Radio Raheem, get rid of that fucking that accent when you go over there, man. I don't like that shit. That shit is kind of corny. But anyways, man, that's what it is, man. I think it's just corny, man. So, but anyways, I mean, I'm not taking shots at Radio Raheem. I was trying to crack a joke, but it is kind of corny when you speak in that UK accent. He said something to the effect of, "I'm chicken." He called Anthony Joshua a chicken, and he doesn't believe basically that fight will happen. And that's the reality of it. But the underlying message in that is the respect for Anthony Joshua literally is being doused. It's going up in flames. It's similar to the Triple G and Canelo fight. Like, the fight is next month, and no one's really talking about it. Like, and you want to know the truth of the matter is, if I'm not talking about it, if the LDBC ain't talking about it, if new media isn't talking about it, guess what? No one else is going to talk about it. They relish on trying to prove us wrong and or be our adversaries just because they want to, or they just don't like the color of our skin. But Anthony Joshua's Titanic boat is sinking. Very, very fast. He's going to have to win in impressive fashion. If he goes 12 rounds like he did against Joseph Parker, I mean, his passport will get revoked by U.S. immigrations if he tried to come to America. You know what I mean? Because, man, his respect. And the funny thing is, if you go to my past videos, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I enjoyed Anthony Joshua. I thought he was a promising heavyweight. I thought he would be the one just because of people perceive him as a, okay, I'll digress. I had a handful of female subscribers hit me in my DM and or emails about how the next time, when am I going to interview Anthony Joshua for real? So he has that Oscar De La Hoya appeal, right? And I thought he would be an ambassador, a great ambassador of boxing, but the respect is gone. When people perceive you as fearful in combat sports, people lose a lot of respect for you. You understand what I'm saying? Whether it's true or whether it's not true, but the perception of it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it. And I don't know where he goes from here. He has to win his next 2 or 3 fights in impressive fashion. If I'm Deontay Wilder, I stay away from him, because now he has to come. The table has literally turned. Anthony Joshua needs Tyson Fury and or Deontay Wilder. If he doesn't get either of those 2 fights on April 13th, it's a waste. The only thing that they can go with is Dillian White, but we've seen that movie before, right? Jarrell Big Baby Miller is trying his hardest, his darnest, in terms of speaking, in terms of being real public, being real active on social media and interviews. He's trying his hardest, but he's not knocking people out in impressive fashion. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting stoppages like his other Brooklynite, Mike Tyson. You understand what I'm saying? Riddick Bowe's from Brooklyn too, somewhere in there. But he's not destroying people. He's beating people up, yeah, but he's not. We don't have memes of him just left hooking someone, straight writing someone out. You know what I mean? We don't have that. So Eddie Hearn is in peril, man. He's in a tough jar. He's not gonna lead on. But here's what I want from media and what media is not doing. We need the breakdown of this deal. Since Eddie Hearn is real likable, I mean, not likable, he's real interviewable, meaning he'll interview with his enemies. He interviewed with Ness. I'll see how those interviews go from this point forth, because it seemed like they seem like they're not adversaries. It seemed like they enjoy to interview each other now, or be the interviewee and the interviewer. So we'll see. Now will Ness take it to the next level in terms of digging for more and more information? I hope that he does. I believe that he can. And but I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see. I want to know the true details of this DAZN contract. I want to know where the money is. I want to know who are his primary investors are. I want to know their net worth. And this stuff is important for the American public. Like, we really need to know, do you have this money? Like, when people doubted the $500 and something million, $600 million that Al Heyman got, they researched everybody. They researched it, and lo and behold, it was true, right? If Waddle and Reed, I forget who it was, but if they didn't have the money, guess what? We would have knew about it. So, I just think that Joshua's in peril. Tyson Fury is there. We know I don't know if you guys know, but Deontay Wilder will be in attendance. And unlike Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury has invited him to the ring and actually is clamoring for him to come to the ring if he wins Saturday night. I'll be watching Saturday. Oh, I won't be watching Saturday because of the time. I got, you got kids. I swear to God, 30% of your Saturdays are birthday parties. I ain't lying. So we're going to have to figure this thing out. But if I'm not watching, guys, please hit my DM and let me know when it ends. Send me a link so I can watch the highlights, so I can watch the fight, because it's going to be real tough for me to watch this, because I think it comes on at 2 o'clock our time, somewhere in there. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, as it typically does. So, but we got to sit back and see, man. But Anthony Joshua, I don't know where you go from here. Like, I don't know where Anthony Joshua can go to build his credibility right now in America. I don't know where he can go. He's not on an American network. He doesn't have an American promoter. He's not co-promoted. He hasn't beat a big-time American. He hasn't fought in America. Where does he go? I can't answer that. I apologize, but I'm not apologizing for him. But I don't know where Anthony Joshua can go to redeem himself and or restore his credibility in the American boxing public. I don't see it. Eddie Hearn is a dismal promoter. Eddie Hearn talks a good game, but he's not great. Tyson Fury talks a good game, and yet he's undefeated. Tyson Fury talks a good game and came to America on his own dime and jumped in the ring with Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury, without hesitation, clamored for the Deontay Wilder fight, even though he knows he's not in the ready position where he thinks he should be. But like Deontay Wilder said, it takes 8 to 12 weeks to get ready for a fight. You should be ready. And it's your fault if you've gained 100 pounds in between fights. It's your fault if you're not physically ready to fight the best in the world. You can't blame Deontay Wilder for another person's mishaps and or mistakes and or shortcomings. You can't blame him for that. You can't blame Lennox Lewis for the Mike Tyson he fought. That was Mike Tyson's own doing. You can't blame Terry Norris for the Sugar Ray Leonard he fought. Right? You can't blame Floyd Mayweather for the quote-unquote shoulder injury Manny Pacquiao had. You can't blame these guys. You know what I mean? You can't blame the Golden State Warriors for defeating a injury-plagued Cleveland Cavaliers 3 years ago. You can't blame them for that. You play the people you're supposed to play. And look at the other side, the Philadelphia Eagles. I hate to bring up the NFL, but the Philadelphia Eagles, who did they play in the Super Bowl? I believe they played the Patriots, right? They had a backup quarterback, and Tom Brady was the All-American greatest quarterback in NFL history. And the backup quarterback, Nick Foles, defeated Tom Brady, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right, guys? I think I'm right. So you only can play the people you just got to stay ready. DJ Quick said it best. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Is that Quick? Yeah, I think that's quick, right? But and that's the reality. So we're getting Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury in the winter this year, and it's going to be a hell of a fight. I will be there. I can't wait. I will be going down to Deontay Wilder's camp. I don't know if it's going to have 100% in Alabama. Hopefully, he has some of it in LA. Hopefully, he has some of it. Hopefully, he has it in Atlanta. I want to go to Atlanta for a couple of days. I keep it trill with you guys. I want to go to Atlanta and hang out and see black people and have a great time and maybe take my family. I took my family to Atlanta 2 years ago. June of 2016 was the last time I was in Atlanta. Because the reason why I remember, because I caught the plane. Obviously, well, you can drive, but we ended up catching the plane that Thursday to New York for Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. That was actually Dre's, and that was Lincoln and Dre's first fight. I haven't had Kennedy yet. That was literally their first fight. So Dre doesn't go to fights. As like, you want to meet Floyd Mayweather? Nah, I'm cool. You know what I mean? You want to meet the Porters? Nah, obviously, you guys are seeing Kenny at my house, so she's met him, but she hasn't gone out to meet him at all. You know what I mean? So how ironic is that? So, but anyways, you want to meet Deontay Wilder? Nah, I don't want to meet him. She has no desire. But anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And I talk to you guys soon. Peace.